pretty tough for an avid record collector to explain to someone that doesn't share his passion why he would be willing to spend $300 on a rare disc. The same is true if you're an avid skier or like to restore old cars. It's tough to explain your passion to someone that doesn't share it. Right now, we've got a story about a relatively new sport, and it's going to be pretty tough for some people to understand why anyone would want to be involved in a sport so tough.
The machine may look familiar, but given a whole new terrain and challenge, the function of this vehicle shifts to a whole new sport.
Dangerous, ridiculous, kind of crazy. Fun and insane.
The winter season beckons the racing cyclists to change not only their racing machines, but the whole sport of bicycle racing.
Muddy, dirty,
Wildly outrageous, off the wall.
exhilarating, and fulfilling.
Words that accurately describe the off-season racing sport called cyclocross.
Cyclocross, when it comes down to it, the real nitty-gritty is it's sort of, it's like living out a little sort of danger, adventure sort of fantasy or something like that. It's, you know, you're rushing around and all these obstacles are coming up to you, and you're always in sort of a mild danger, and you're having to be on your wits all the time and really be careful what you're doing.
Tom Stevens of Plymouth, Massachusetts, is as careful with the sport of cyclocross as he is with his machine. His bike is designed specifically for this unusual racing sport. The frame is lightweight and easier to carry than its typical competitor, the mountain bike. Cables are hidden out of the way. Gear controls are moved to the handlebars. Tires are nubbed for gravel and sand. Obviously, this is a sport where the machine can make a difference, and this rider fine-tunes his to win.
Cyclocross is a race. You're trying to win, and mountain bikes, where they might ride a little easier, aren't as fast. So, you know, and I'm interested in racing and winning.
Tom has been an amateur bicycle racer for 11 years. This guy is a powerhouse on a two-wheeler. The upcoming New England Cyclocross Championship will pit Tom against some of the best riders in the Northeast. Winning the race could qualify him for the Nationals. The race course could qualify him for insanity.
The course will consist of hurdles. You have to jump off your bike and jump over it. And then you have hills that are too steep to ride up, and so you'll have to get off and run with your bike.
Add to that the fun of sand, stairs, potholes, as well as other racers. The race should be a cinch. No problem. This is cyclocross the way it should be.
Right now I'm feeling real good. You know, in a little while, who knows? But I'll last pretty well. I think I'll do well. I think I could win.
The racers are given 55 minutes plus one extra lap to do as many passes around the 1.4-mile course as they can. The leader in laps wins. That is, providing they make it through lap 1.
You're pushing yourself to limits in an environment that's very strange to a bicycle.
Tom, having taken a few tumbles himself, struggles to regain a lost lead.
It's like running and falling down, and whatever you happen to land in will affect how you're going to survive.
Survival, in this case, meant no finishing line, but an emergency room. This race was over for Tom.
First, Matt Zarnicki. Okay, first vet and grandmaster, Bob Beal.
Tom's race finished at a hospital emergency room. His awards, a broken clavicle, stitches, and a bruised jaw. But these were wounds of challenge, not defeat. A machine can be rebuilt, a body healed. And this racer will once again challenge the sport of cyclocross.
The racing is worth it. You know, I'll race again next year. This is it for the season now for me. And it's, you know, it was fun while it lasted.
At last word, Tom is recovering well from his injuries. His shoulder is now out of the sling. If you're interested in cyclocross, number one, good luck to you. Number two, call our information line, 783-4636. Also on the info line, you can hear all the details of our co-host for an evening contest. Hope you get your entry in as soon as you can. Coming up next, we'll see how some young ladies are entering the world of modeling.